What is going on? Braedon Flynn here from Film Supply Club at Nobu Hotel in Malibu on a shoot for Nobleman Magazine. It's a fashion editorial spread. Thought it would be interesting for you to be able to see how that happens. It's for a magazine, and yeah, we've got a model, we've got the team, we've had the location scout, and we're gonna be doing 6 different looks, shooting with a few different cameras. I have the Pentax 6.7, which is one of my favorite portrait lenses or portrait cameras. Gonna be also shooting with a Contax 6.45, mixing in a few other cameras. But again, thought this would be interesting for you to be able to just see behind the scenes of a big shoot. But hopefully you dig it, and let's get into it. Starting off the day a little gloomy, so gonna probably start off with some Portra 400 with the Pentax 6.7. Just a little loading trick is, because it's sometimes tricky to get the film in here and get it wound and all that, to put this roll in still in its wrapping, or basically still with the tape on it. So getting that in first, and then you peel this off and get it going. I've just found that to be a much easier way to load the Pentax 6.7. It goes way quicker. So getting full shots of the body, but then also getting really tight detail of the jewelry, because it's definitely a key part of this shoot. So we're gonna do full body shots, and we're gonna come in and get real tight details of the jewelry. So one of the things I always do, no matter what kind of shoot that I'm on, whether it's a wedding, whether it's a fashion editorial spread, whatever it is, I'm going to be shooting yes, we've got the model, we've got the main subjects, but I'm going to be shooting details of the location, whether it's like even this plant, little nooks and crannies, or furniture, just little things that it can be this juxtaposition up against the model, where you have, the model in one frame and then this nice pattern design or this cool location photo over here. And it could be like anything. But yeah, so that's something just always keep in mind. It's like when you have a little bit of downtime, walk around the space, shoot as much as you can, so that you have the material to use in whatever you need to use it for. Shooting inside, we brought in this video light, which is amazing, but what it does is it gives, because right now we have all our light coming from this window, which is this beautiful window light, but now it also gives a fill, so this side of her face isn't just like total dark shadow, or else the contrast would be way too much. One thing I love about having different format cameras with you, so I've got 6.7, I've got the 6.45, like each camera does a different thing and has a different look. And so yes, it's a little bit chaotic to have so much going on, especially like on a big shoot with a lot of people, but there's an element, like each camera does something different. So it's just fun, and like hopefully you're looking at those and seeing like what does the 6.7 look like next to the 6.45, and then often I'll have a 35mm camera. So I use that mostly for motion. So if the subject's walking towards me, I'm able to shoot really fast, and it has autofocus, where most of these cameras are manual focus, which is a little bit slower, but I've found it's actually quicker than the GFX, the Fuji GFX that I was shooting with. What's cool about film too is like you get your either 16 shots or your 10 shots, and then it's like, all right, I think we got it. And then we can move on to the next thing. So it's a good little like breaker point. think one of the key things about being on a shoot is, as a photographer, unless you have a real like location scout, like you need to come to a space and literally figure out exactly where you're gonna shoot all your different looks. Because we needed to do 6 or 7 to 8 looks, and it's a very, very small hotel that we're at. Beautiful hotel, amazing, but there's not a lot of options. So we have to be able to like, all right, now we have crank time, we have like 1 hour left, and we've got to get 4 more outfits done. So it's like, where are we gonna do that? How are we gonna do it? You're gonna have a boom, boom, boom. So that's just one thing to keep in mind. Is like when you get to a space, you gotta know exactly where you're gonna do and what you're gonna do when. So hope that's helpful. Another thing too is being able to like just do a different angle. I just walked over here and like this is like framing her perfectly. So if I didn't walk around and just try something different, like I think this shot's gonna be almost, maybe it's not better than the first, but still a good one. Well, hey, hopefully that was a really good example for you as to what it looks like to be on a like legit shoot. This is hopefully an encouragement to you to go and like find a friend. If you haven't done this, if this is the sort of stuff you want to do, put together your own shoot. You can find a local modeling agency and say, hey, I'm putting together this shoot. We've got a team. We'd love to use one of your models, and they'll give you models that you can use, or you can find someone on Instagram or find one of your friends that's halfway good looking. And I'm sure you've got a friend that can style, a friend who's good with clothes, who's good with hair and makeup. Put together your own crew and put a shoot together like this, and shoot the stuff that you want to get hired for. Shoot the stuff and post the stuff that you want to get hired for, right? You can go, it's in your hands. You can go create. Hopefully this is an example for you. We are Film Supply Club. I'm Braedon Flynn. We're here to support you as film photographers, as just photographers in general, but love this film community. We're a shop. We've got tons of film at the best prices you can find. Lots of rad film cameras. We're getting new stuff in every week. So come check us out, filmsupply.club. We will see you around, keep shooting film, and we will see you on the next one.